What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 65 of JK Sports Talk. Today, we have another special guest. Today, we're interviewing Gerald Burr III, guard for Longwood. Gerald, thank you for coming on.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So, I think you guys know how this goes. We're going to ask him some questions just about his journey in basketball, some things, how's college going for him, and just other different facts about him. So, let me know when you're ready.
Let's go.
All right. So, first question. So, first of all, when did you fall in love with basketball and what inspired you to take it seriously?
Well, first, my father just being a playing in high school, and then him playing in college, and then my mother, she did the same, but she didn't play in college. She could have went to William and Mary full scholarship, but she wanted to start her own business. So that it's in my DNA, and then both sides of my grandparents played in back in their days, so it was like just built up DNA over time. It was just destined to happen. So yeah.
Yeah. And just second question. So this is about going back to high school a little bit. So, what was the biggest difference between, so you started your high school career at the new community school and you transferred to IMG. So, what was the big difference you saw there?
The biggest difference was probably like the competition and everyone around me trying to reach their goals that they dreamed of as a kid. And they coming from a school strictly that was like focused on academics was a big change. While IMG was like sports and academics, and like people at IMG were like treating you like college athletes. So it prepared me well for college. So I respected. I'm thankful for what New Community did for me on the education side, but then IMG for the sports and education, putting it together.
Yeah, my next question was actually about how IMG prepared you for Division One basketball. Do you have anything else to say about that?
Yeah, so like the time management and the like advocating for myself, living on my own, budgeting, just getting in the gym my own time, extra workouts, watching film with coaches, watching film with teammates, because like everyone at IMG was like they want to do something with their sport. They just didn't want to like after high school just not do anything. So and then the way we would have like 2 to 3 classes a day, and then the rest of the day was like weight room, uh, practice, extra workouts, one-on-one workouts, group workouts, or whatever. So just like pre- that prepared me well for like what I'm doing now. So that's
Yeah.
fine.
So just going to your college decision. So what made you choose Longwood? So what was the decision behind that?
I remember when I was like, oh, whoops, I don't know what happened. You still see me?
Yeah, yeah, you're good.
Okay. When I was a kid, I went to an alumni game because my dad, he actually went to Longwood back then, played. He don't got it no more though. I was at an alumni game, and my dad was playing in the game, and they had kids go out on the court and like shoot around, just like dribbling the ball and stuff, and like just like the environment, like feeling that as a kid, like that three felt so like so far away, but now it's like shorter, but like just
Yeah.
like me being a kid, and then me going to different college campuses, seeing like the energy, like how the culture is at the school, not just like basketball, because there's life after basketball. So like academics had to be good. So like Longwood, they have really pretty good academics. So like it was easy for me to choose Longwood. When I went on my visit, like Coach Ronnie, all the coaches, I've been talking to Ronnie for a while. So just building a bond like that, so I can respect him for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, can you talk about your growth as a player from high school now entering college ball?
Yeah, so like working out with many different trainers from like uh, one of my best, I call him family, but Coach Dante, one of the best trainers I ever worked with. Uh, he's a huge part of my success. Like at a young age, playing AU with him, the discipline he put in me at a young age, how hard practice used to be, and just the way about he went with everything. Like, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, all of that. And then Coach BA, he played at VCU, and he played overseas ball. So like, just like the mixture of overseas ball and then like ball here, like overseas they're like really good on the fundamentals. So Coach BA, he helped me with the fundamentals, and he still helped me to this day. And then Tracy McGrady, everyone knows Tracy McGrady, one of the best scorers in the league. Had the opportunity to work out with him before, so like
Oh
just
wow.
just thankful for like the impact he had on me, and like the knowledge he shared with me. Like that's like pretty cool because like Tracy McGrady, what he did, like Yeah, his jersey's right there actually. I don't know if you
Yeah, I was
see
about
it.
to point that out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Andre Ingram. I don't. Y'all probably know him. He
Yeah.
was the longest. He was in the G League for some
Yeah.
time, but he still works out. We work out like a six a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday when I'm home. And like his
Awesome.
dedication to work, like he taught me a lot of footwork stuff like I never thought of, like 2 feet jump shots and like right, left, and just a whole new vocabulary, like a whole new aspect of the game. And then my dad, like he helped me with my jump shot because I used to be like a thumb shooter. So
Okay.
like him helping me with that, uh, he put a quarter between my index thumb one time when I was shooting, so I can stop with my thumb. So I think that helped me. And then my mom, her just like tough love. Like I love my mom. She's like amazing, but she never sugarcoats anything.
Yeah.
Uh, she played a huge role in my body language because like body language is a big thing nowadays.
Yeah.
Um, so just like with all those people, just like pouring in knowledge is just like helped me shape my game in different ways. And then playing against people like, let's see, Troy Henderson, who's at Tennessee point guard, Tyson Henderson, who's a guard at CNU, Reem, Kareem Stagg, he's a forward at Georgia, Darius Acuff, who's at Arkansas, my best friend Jackson, he's at Swarthmore. Let's see who else I got. Chase McCarty, he's at Houston, and then Layman McGrady, he's at Oral Roberts. So like we were all at IMG or just here working out. Like we always push each other. Like iron sharpens iron. So like in the day, like I feel so those people always push me to get the best out of me. So I'm appreciative for that.
Yeah. Now just going into your play style a little bit. So you're known for your 3-point shooting. So how did you develop your range and consistency in general?
Man, many hours in the gym, time watching film, footwork, YouTube videos, reading books, and then some of my trainers, Coach Dante, Coach BA, Coach Andre, and Tracy. Uh, and then by me having a court at my house, I had no choice but to work like on my jump shot, to go outside, shoot 500 shots, 1,000 shots a day. Especially
Yeah.
like during COVID, like I would just go out there bored, get tired of the game, just go out there and start shooting. So, and then I'm like a firm believer in like hard work. So like I don't like easy handouts. So like
Yeah.
I'm thankful for like all the work I put in. So like it's starting to pay off now as I come into my college career. So
Yeah. So what would you say your mindset is when you're just shooting, especially in deep or just clutch moments?
I'll say like at the end of the day, it's just basketball. So like don't it's nothing hard to think about. Just fundamentals. Stick to what you know. Um, I shoot every shot to go in. So like every time the ball's in my hands, like I'm looking for my shot. But then if someone else is open, like get the ball energy or something. So just keep things basic. Really, nothing hard to think about.
Yeah. And how do you balance just being a scorer and creating opportunities for your teammates?
I'm a firm believer in the ball having energy. So like if I drive and kick, the ball's getting energy for my teammate to get like an open shot or have more energy to drive it again, get a layup, or drive it and kick it, someone else get a three. And just like that energy right there uh, is like good for like creating opportunities for me and my teammates. So like just the energy part of it and basketball plays a huge role in it.
Yeah. And are there any specific areas of your game you're focused on right now to improve this season?
Yeah, I would say my offensive rebounding and boxing out every possession, like, and not getting screened uh, easily. So like trying to beat the screen, cause like me coming into college as like I'm like a little stick compared to these big guys at college. So like me like just holding my own. So like the weight room, that's another my strength actually. What else? Strength. Um, but yeah, I'm thankful for my strength coach though. He's like helping me a lot with this
Yeah.
transition. Just extra food, protein, anything I can get, or any little knowledge, like me maintaining my weight. So like one day I can compete like at a really high level every day. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I'm really focused on.
And what would you say separates you from other guards at your level?
Let's see, my ability to get my shot off and to keep my shot the same over and over. So like consistency shooting. And then my ability to pick up 94 feet. Um, yeah, I think that sums myself up pretty well. I would say I'm a very consistent shooter. It's
Yeah.
like I always keep the same shot, and I like consistency, so it's really good.
Now just talking about just life as a student athlete, not only as an athlete. So, how do you balance academics and athletics at especially the Division 1 level?
Balancing academics and athletics, it's not as hard as I imagined. 'Cause I knew coming in, like I had good time management, like IMG prepared me well for that, and then the skills, at the academic side is not that hard because we have a athletic supervisor. Her name is Farah. Uh, she's probably gonna watch this. Hi, Farah. Um, she makes sure we're all on top of our work. From just what is it doing? Just making sure if there's extra credit that we can get, she'll make sure we go. Checking in, make sure our grades are the best they could be, and she's like pushing us the same that our coach pushes us to be great on the court. So, just I think I have a good I know I have a good balance on academics and sports. So it's nothing hard.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard like I mean, some people have different experiences, but again, time management is so key in pretty much any aspect of life in general. So
Yes,
that's good.
yes.
So what does a typical day as a freshman look like at Longwood?
That's a good question. So, I wake up around 8:15. No, I set my alarm for 8:07. Get out the bed 8:15 and get ready for class. Then I go eat breakfast. Um, my first class is at 9, and sometimes I have three classes, two classes, or one class. So like for this day, I have three classes. So I'll end at 11:50, and I have 10 minutes to get to lift. Lift is from 12 to 12:45. Practice usually starts at like 1:30. So since I have to gain a lot of weight, I will rush over to D Hall to eat before I go to practice. So that's like 10, 15 minutes to just eat something real quick. Um, let's see. After that, we will practice for about 2 hours. Well, since we're in season now, it's a little shorter. But yep. And then after practice, I'll wait for the older guys to get their shots out the way. So I'll just be watching some of the other players, just their footwork and their shot. Then I'll shoot. And then I go eat training table, which is like food after practice. Then I go take a little shower. Then I go back to D Hall with the other freshmen because we all really have to gain weight. So we'll just be in there eating, cracking jokes, talking about our day, life, practice, and stuff. Um, and then after that, I go to the room for a little bit, uh, do some work, call my parents, my grandparents. I call them every day. I'm a big family guy, so gotta stay in loop with them, my sister. Um, and then if I don't have anything else to do after D Hall or any homework, I'll go to the gym, just shoot free throws or something, just stay in the gym a little bit. And then I try to go to sleep every day around like 10:30, because like I like good quality sleep. So I try to shut myself off at like 10:30. So then that's pretty much my day as along
Yeah,
with Lance.
yeah. Seems like a long day, but seems very productive also.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how was the team culture and just coaching staff helped you transition into playing college basketball?
Yeah, so with me living in Florida for the past 2 years away from home, it wasn't really like a transition, I would say. It was like just a culture change. But it was an easy culture change because we have five freshmen this year, and we're all like very close. Like the first week I got there, like we all hung out. I knew it was like gonna be a good year. Um, my teammates that were already there, the transfers, and then the returning guys, they were very welcoming the day I committed. Some sent me DMs, followed me on Instagram, uh, and then some of the older guys taking me under the wing, like showing me the ways, getting extra reps, watching film with them, or just like going out, getting food, catching up, just talking about life. I would say there's a lot of love in our team. So like
Yeah.
that's what our coach like really wants us to like. He wants us to love each other, and like consistency wins. So like us just showing up every day, and just the coaches loving on us a lot, showing love in practice. Outside they'll call you,
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, well, you're talking about team chemistry. I think team chemistry and honestly anything, I think it's the most important part of a team in general because
Yep.
just having a bad culture, because I've seen it like happen, and personally my own eyes, because I played high school basketball and like our senior year, I didn't play senior year, but like from when I played from freshman to junior year, like we were terrible, and then we had a new coach and the culture changed completely, and we were like the one of the worst teams in the state. And the last year we won like 20 games, so it was like it's I think just culture having that like just everyone loving each other is like it can change everything.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
Yes.
yeah.
And then you
So
can tell like with our recent games, like all of our guys like have equal like scoring. Like nobody's getting like 30 points and then everybody's got like 6, 10, something like that. It's like really balanced. So like
that's really good.
yeah.
Yeah. So I went to your tag post. So there was a video of you on their Instagram talk. Just it was like just introducing yourself, and you said, "quote You're a big energy guy."
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you, and how do you bring that to practices or games?
Me being a big energy guy, so like I always like walk in the gym. Like I'm really close to my teammates, so we have like a lot of inside jokes and stuff. So like we had a splat ball war, so like we'll just be talking mess about that before practice, and like just me like clapping on the sidelines and stuff, or just like me uh just yeah clapping a lot. Yep, just yelling, just being in the moment, staying composed, and just like it's hard to explain like being a big energy guy because it's like you
Yeah.
feed off like others and like if someone doesn't seem right like I want to like be there to pick them up because like me being a freshman not getting me redshirting this year like I have a lot of time to like watch on the sideline so like me being on the sideline this year like I can like give the team energy when I feel like there's a dip, just like positive talk, just anything to do like the small things, anything small can make a big impact. So
Yeah.
that's my big energy guy kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Um, Even like when you're not getting any minutes yet, like in games, how do you stay confident and just motivated in general?
Yeah, knowing my story, like knowing where I came, like from collegiate and middle school, kindergarten to middle school, the new community, and then me going to IMG and then going to Longwood, like just me knowing I can hoop. But
Yeah.
those with those guys, my teammates, and then me being in the position I'm in, so like I got like a lot of older guys in my position. Some won Big South championships, some a grad student who he's a really good shooter. So like me just like picking bits and pieces from him, like watching his workouts, asking him tips. Um, and then me like having mental reps like on the sideline because like me being a freshman, like it's hard to play as a freshman nowadays because like you got like 26, 27-year-old people out there. So yeah, just me getting mental reps and then like uh when I get my opportunity like to show like what I can do, like it's gonna be second nature because like I already been there like I'm mentally prepared for it. So
Yeah. What would you say your goals are for this season?
my goals for the season, first is to win a Big South championship. Second, to just learn as much as I can, be like a
Yeah.
sponge, knowing my position, and then like the terminology that we use um, is very different from like high school. Like colleges are like a lot of sets and like execution things because like there's a lot of film in college, like a lot of film. So like if you run a play one way one game, next game you got to change something different. So like and then me being like a quicker learner, so I think that's something I
Yeah.
can. That's a goal.
Definitely. And what would you say your long terms are? Like, what would you say your long term goals are for your college career and even beyond?
Yeah. So me being in the rotation later on, playing my role really well. Um, me, that's a great question. Uh, always having like a good reputation in college. So like the teachers now. So like if they want some tickets to the games, like I can hook them up. So just me being a
Yeah.
good person, like I always want to be known as a good person. After basketball, oh, I miss one. I want to be like the lead. I want to like lead something in the threes at Longwood. Uh, the
Nice.
categories, all-time leader in threes or something like that. So
Pretty cool.
that's a big goal. But outside of basketball, or after basketball, I want to take over the family business, well, my dad's business, general contracting business, Canterbury Enterprises. So like me being like, I want to be like a CEO later in life. So like
Nice.
after college, like I want to learn how to like just run construction in general, and then like later on take that over. Like he's taught me a lot. Like I respect my dad for that. So I can thank him for that. So
Yeah.
that's life after basketball.
Nice, nice, nice. So now, just going off the court a little bit. So I saw in one of your it was just fun facts that you started a science club in high school. So, what got you interested in that, and do you still enjoy science now?
So just me being a kid, like I could never sit still. I always wanted to try new
Yeah.
things, mix things. Like when I was a little kid, I used to take a shower. I used to mix shampoo together and just try it out. So like that always like sparks like excitement in me. So um and what grade that's crazy how you found that out there. 'Cause I don't remember ever telling anybody that. But what year was that? That was ninth grade, right?
Um, what's up?
What year was that?
What year is that? I'm not. It was in high school. That's
High
all I
school.
got. It was
Okay,
in high
okay, high school. So whatever year it was in high school, I remember I had the opportunity to start a club because it was gonna look good for like colleges when I was applying to them and stuff.
school. Yeah.
Um, so science club was like easy to me, and Miss Houston, I remember my science teacher, Miss Houston. We did like cool experiments and stuff. So like that sparked excitement in me. Uh, to this day, I'm not that involved in science, but I still like watch science reels on Instagram, or like I see this TikTok dude. He does do like science experiments. So like I still like watching science videos.
Nice. So when you're not in the gym or on the court, how do you like to just relax and or just recharge?
Yeah, I go fishing a lot with my friends. I got a
Oh,
pond behind my house, so I have some friends come over.
nice.
We'll go out there fish, catch some bass sometimes. Or I get in the pool out here, play some golf. I like playing golf a lot.
Oh yeah, I play golf, big golfer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
golf. Yeah, golf is fun. I got a little putter green right here, so I go out there and putt sometimes with some little music on a good warm day. Um, I either watch like college games or just watch something on TV, movies. I don't really watch the NBA like that. Like I watch the first week and then like finals and stuff. But what else? Friends. I like hanging out with friends. They'll come over. I like cooking a lot. So like cooking. I like cooking steak, with steak, lobster, with asparagus and potatoes. So I
Yeah.
like cooking, trying new things, spatchcock chicken, smoking stuff. And then watching my sister play volleyball.
Okay.
She just declared her main sport is volleyball. So she dropped basketball, which I was a little upset about, but it's all right. So just watching my sister play volleyball. And then my mom, she plays like semi-pro tennis. So I go support her when I can, or she'll send videos or pictures and stuff. So and then talking to my grandparents. My grandpa, he's like the funniest guy I know. So yeah.
Yeah. Nice, nice. So I have a funny question here. Well, not funny, just something it could be interesting to talk about. So you mentioned your favorite players to watch are LeBron and Curry. So if you were to have dinner with them, what would you ask them, or just what would you say?
If I had a dinner, I would choose first. I'll have a dinner with Steph Curry because he's the best shooter, 3-point shooter ever.
Yeah.
I would just ask him like, that- that's a weird question. I would just ask him like, what can I do differently to like, because I don't want to be like Steph Curry. I want to be like, I'm not gonna say better, but well, no, I'm gonna say I take that back. I want to be better than Steph Curry. So like, what can I do to like be better? So like, I'll ask him like his workouts, what he does, what does he pay attention to, his footwork, what does he think about like going into the game, like his mindset. Um, and I would just ask him like, I don't know, how are you doing? Because at the end of the day, like I don't say people are famous. Like there's just no people like us. They just have more boom about them. So I would
Yeah.
just have a genuine conversation with them. Really.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And describe your personality in 3 words.
One, I'm very humble, I would say. Two, very laid back and chill. Three, I would say athletic, because I used to play. Let's see, I played golf, basketball, still play those. I used to play tennis. Used to play baseball. I used to be on swim team.
Okay.
What else? I think that was it. But I did ballet when I was
Oh, nice.
in kindergarten. No, pre-K. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very athletic. So yeah,
Nice. All right. So these are just completely random questions. There's the first two are actually, well, one of these is completely random, and others are just, questions you might have interest in answering. So, first of all, what's your favorite pregame hype song?
anything young boy. But
Yeah. Okay.
but I started listening to the piano music because it's like I read something saying like you're most calm when there's just fine tunes playing, no loud beats, words. It's just fine tunes. So like I started listening to piano music before practices, and like I started doing that at games at IMG before I would start playing in them, just to because I play calm. I'm not really like rah rah rah. This like very laid back and just chill, just smooth like a piano. So,
Yeah.
but anything young boy like, okay, so before the day of a game, like I just listen to straight piano music, and then like an hour, 2 hours before the game, that's when I start listening to Young Boy. So like anything Young Boy, like
Nice.
anything,
Yeah.
like anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Second question. So, what would you say your go-to move on the court is? Like, just I guess basketball move.
Step back three. And
Step
from
back.
anywhere, left side of the wing, right side of the wing. It has to be on the wing though.
Yeah.
Or like I'll drive baseline and like I'll bring it up and then bring it up, finish on the other side, something like that. That's my
Nice. Yeah.
favorite move.
Nice. So you've played against and you played with a lot of great players. Now playing in college, but who would you say is the toughest player you've ever faced against?
That's a hard question. One, I have to say Darius Acuff, the point guard at Arkansas. He's legit.
Yeah.
He's the real deal. He's the
Okay.
way he can get to his shot really quick and like use his body and push it off yours. And another one, Chase McCarty. Like
Okay.
he's at Houston, and like he's another legit guy. Kareem Stagg, he's at Georgia. He's a he's a beast.
Yeah.
Um, and then my best friend Jackson, he's really good. He's a good shooter. Like
Yeah.
we kind of play the same a little bit. I shoot better than him though. But just iron sharpens iron at the end of the day. So I
Exactly.
respect him for that.
Nice. And just a last question for you. What advice would you give to someone who just wants to follow your career path?
I'm gonna change that because I don't want someone to like follow my career path, like because everyone has their own path. So like
Yeah.
someone may go this way, someone may go this way, and then this way, and then go back on this way. But trust the process, and remember like the little things matter, and just staying consistent. So like trusting the process, like getting extra shots up, like the work you do behind closed doors, uh, and just being humble, like just your time will come. So just wait, patiently waiting for that. So that's the advice I would give.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right. That'll do it for episode 65 of JK Sports Talk. Gerald, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Make sure to follow our socials, all at JK Sports Talk on here, of course, Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and X. And we'll see you guys next time.